narrow beam of white light is incident on a prism made of transparent material, it is experimentally observed that the emergent light consists of several colors. These different colors are continuous with no sharp boundaries between them. But we can still identify 7 prominent colors in that band of colors. Another important observation is that the colors always appear in a specific sequence. This sequence of colors is violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. The sequence of colors can be remembered by the acronym VIBGYOR, formed by the first letters of all the 7 colors. It was Isaac Newton who proved that these colors are already present in white light, and that the prism splits the white light into its constituent colors. In order to prove this, a similar prism was inverted and placed in the path of the emergent light rays. It was observed that different colors emerging from the first prism, on passing through the second prism, combine to form a beam of white light. Hence, it was concluded that the prism splits the white light into its component colors. The phenomenon of splitting of white light into its component colors is known as dispersion of light. The band of color components of light formed by splitting of white light is called the spectrum of light. This spectrum of colors is also known as the visible spectrum, which is a small part of the electromagnetic spectrum. Now, let us further understand the phenomenon of dispersion. We know that the color of light is related to its wavelength. If the wavelength of light is in the range of 395 to 450 nanometer, then the color of the light is violet to indigo. If the range is between 450 to 490 nanometer, the color is blue. If the range is between 490 to 560 nanometer, the color is green. If the range is between 560 to 590 nanometer, the color is yellow. If the range is between 590 to 635 nanometer, the color is orange. If the range is between 635 to 700 nanometer, the color is red. Of the 7 colors, the red color light has the longest wavelength, whereas the violet color light has the shortest wavelength. Light rays with different wavelengths travel with the same speed in vacuum or air. When all these 7 colors reach the human eye at the same time, we get the impression of white light. But in a material medium, the speed of light is different for different wavelengths. More the wavelength of a light ray, more is its speed in any given transparent material medium. That means, in a medium other than air or vacuum, the speed of red color light is the highest and the speed of violet color light is lowest. This makes the refractive index of a transparent medium different for different colors of light. A medium in which the refractive index varies with the wavelength is known as dispersive medium. Hence, light of different colors bend through different angles while passing through a dispersive medium. Normally, we don't observe the effects of dispersion when light travels through a parallel-sided glass slab. A beam of white light that enters a glass slab emerges as a white light only. But, in fact, the white light splits into its constituent colors at the first refracting surface of the glass slab. And these component colors combine to form a ray of white light while emerging out of the glass slab from the second surface without any dispersion. We can observe the effects of dispersion of light in the case of a lens, especially if the lens is thick. For example, if a beam of white light parallel to the principal axis is incident on a thick convex lens, it gets dispersed at both the edges of the lens. As a result, rays of different colors are focused at different points on the principal axis. Hence, the focal length of the lens is different for different colors. The red rays have a maximum focal length, whereas violet rays have minimum focal length. This inability of the lens to focus all the colors at one point is called chromatic aberration. Because of this, multiple colored images of an object are formed at different focal points. The image formed by violet rays is closer to the lens than the image formed by red rays. In the case of a convex lens, these images are in the direction of the incident light, and hence the chromatic aberration is positive. For a concave lens, the images formed are in the direction opposite to the incident light, and hence the chromatic aberration is negative. It is possible that a suitable combination of convex and concave lenses may be free of chromatic aberration. Such a combination of lenses used to decrease the chromatic aberration is called an achromatic tablet. Usually the two lenses used in the achromatic tablet are made of different materials, like crown glass and flint glass.